Dry fly fishing for steelhead.
That's gonna do it.
Yeah, that was the... Oh!
Got him.
You got it!
Oh, it's an adult?
No, I think it's a half pounder, but you know what? We don't care.
It's a good half pound.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's,
no, look at this.
it's a real fish!
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I got it all on camera too.
It's a real fish, dude.
Look at that. I should get the net, maybe. Did you just dry fly for a steelhead?
I just dry flied for a steelhead.
Okay, put it right in the net. That, you just caught that. Okay, we'll come back to you. We're gonna come back to you in a minute.
Not bad on a little blue wing.
Little blue wing olive. Dude, on the dry fly.
Kevin Kay here with Confluence Outfitters. I'm with Luke Geraty, and we've got a quick river report for the Lower Sac and the Trinity. All right, well, Luke and I just got off the Lower Sac. Cold and rainy Lower Sac, I should say. And not to beat a dead horse, but we're still dealing with coloration issues on the Sac. Lake Shasta muddied up pretty good with the rainstorm we had probably, what, 5 or 6 weeks ago now.
Yeah.
And it'll clear up a bit, and we'll get some more rain. It'll muddy up again. So the river's off color, and it has been for a long time. However, we are catching some really nice fish out there. Not the normal numbers, but really quality fish.
Yeah.
So you get out and fish, you're going to catch something.
I think what we've kind of discovered is if you put a fly in front of a face of a fish, it's going to eat it.
Yeah.
You know, so we're using a lot of rubber legs, and you know, they're still eating egg imitations.
Yep.
And interestingly enough, we're still catching fish at times on small size 18 type of flies. So that's kind of surprising with the coloration a little bit.
Yeah, we haven't been getting many bug hatches, so the fish are hungry, and the bigger fish have moved into some places they normally wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Shallower water. They just probably don't feel as vulnerable with this coloration. So it's still a great time to get out and fish the Sac.
Yeah.
So don't let the...
Yeah, I think the Lower Sac, you know,
water.
What's great about the Lower Sac actually is if you or you have somebody who's wanting to get into fly fishing but hasn't maybe done it a lot, the Lower Sac is such a great fishery to go out and learn on.
Yeah, it is.
You don't have to worry about snagging trees. It's pretty, I mean, I think pretty quickly we can get you dialed into being able to cast a fly rod, mend appropriately, and I like how you always say that you have to work pretty hard not to catch fish on the Lower Sac.
Yeah, you really got to put some effort into it to get skunked out there.
Yeah, you got to try real hard.
Yep.
So, you know, I think that's a great option and good observation about the Lower Sac is it's a good place to go out and get out and, you know, see some water and fish for some big fish because every fish today was over 18 inches.
Yeah, beautiful. And then you've had some great days on the Trinity lately too. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I just did a couple days over on the Trinity rate, and you know, I guess the rule of thumb has been every time we get rain, the Trinity fish is great after that. You know, so I had 2 days with a guest named Jason. We did really well. The first day we caught a fair amount of fish. Stuck some nice ones, and then yesterday we got a couple really nice adults, and so yeah, it's been fishing good. I mean, the flies primarily have been rubber legs, stone flies, but I noticed that they're starting to eat some smaller stuff too.
Yeah.
So I was using these size 16 Psycho Prince nymphs that also had little legs on them.
Yep.
Those worked really well, and then some beta stuff because there are a ton of BWOs coming off over there.
And you had something special happen the other day up there. What was that?
I did. So we went over there 2 weeks. I don't know, last week sometime, and we noticed a lot of BWOs coming off. So I called my guest and asked him if he would be interested in dry fly fishing, and he said absolutely. So I brought a 5-weight with a few Mercer missing links tied up, ready to go, and we were able to, over the 2 days, sight cast for a number of fish. Most of the time they're half pounders, I think, but we hooked 2 adults on dry flies, landed one of them. It was epic.
Yeah, that's
really
amazing.
Really cool. Yeah, so got it on footage, as you can see. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I would imagine. Wish I was there.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, and so I think the rule of thumb on the Trinity is, every time we get rain,
Yeah.
it fishes really well on the drop. Yesterday, the water actually was colored up. I mean, it was perfect. So I imagine for the next couple of days, it's going to fish well. We have rain in the forecast off and on. We haven't always gotten the rain we've wanted.
Yeah.
That'd be a good way to put it.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of options, in Northern California. The Trinity and the Lower Sac are fishing still, and we also have the Upper Sac. We have, what else do we have?
I don't know. That's about it.
We should
for
go
me.
find something. Yeah, so yeah, I think that's a good summary of what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fish the Sac and the Trinity.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, so if you want to book a trip with Kevin or myself or any of our other guides, we've got a lot of other guides. In fact, we have guides that span from, down here in Northern California all the way up to Southern Oregon. And if you want to get out, you want to swing on a spey rod, you want to go out and fish, some of our Northern California fisheries, you want to fish the coast,
Yeah.
look us up.
Let's not forget we have a new guide up on the Upper Rogue also.
Yeah,
Steve
that's true.
Scow,
Steve
so
Scow.
that's another
Yeah.
option.
Steve's doing good too, and so you can go to confluenceoutfitters.com right here. If you go to that website, you can follow us also on social media. We are on YouTube, we are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, and you can stay up to date with all kind of latest Confluence Outfitter guide river reports at the website. So we'd love to take you out.
Yep. Book a trip. Let's go. Come on.
Jason's back on the dry fly. He's now exclusively a dry fly fisherman for steelhead.
Enjoy matching the hatch with
Yeah.
steelhead.
I mean, spey fishing is basically like using an indicator at this stage.